It's my time.
All right, main bedroom. It's freaking me out a bit.
What we're going to do is totally transform this space.
Oh, yes!
So what are we thinking in regards to the rafter colours? The ensuite is quite special in this property, and when I say special, I guess I mean different.
I don't think anyone's done it in the world.
Oh, I'm pretty sure someone has.
I think it's a world first.
Are you ready?
The main bedroom of this property, it already has a great position. It's at the front of the house, it has a beautiful view over the water, and we're definitely going to keep it in this position because we think it's the right spot. But what we're going to do is totally transform this space. I mean, at the moment, I'd put it at about 3 meters by 4 meters. It's a very small space. It has a tiny little ensuite coming off it. And absolutely next to no wardrobe. So at the moment, the clients use their spare bedroom as their wardrobe. So this space needs to be transformed because in a house of this calibre, the main bedroom needs to be a masterpiece. So where the main bedroom is going to be positioned on the top level, there is no balcony up there at the moment, which is such a waste of space because that's where your prime view is from. So we're going to build a balcony across the whole facade of the property. So you walk straight out of the main bedroom onto the balcony. We're going to take up more of that floor space upstairs for the main bedroom. It's really a main bedroom suite because what we're also going to include is a large walk-in-robe and an oversized ensuite. The main bedroom is where we're really going to bring to life this modern Mallorca feel. It's where we really want the clients to feel like they are on holidays, you know, in the middle of Europe, and we're using Mallorca as our inspo. We're going to include in this main bedroom as well a raked ceiling. Now this is just going to add height, it adds dimension to a room, and it really draws your eye up because everything else is quite neutral.
All right, main bedroom. I've not been in this space. It's freaking me out a bit.
This level is such a transformation. It's
I
incredible.
don't recognise it. I mean, look, all of the new frames. We just kept the 4 walls, the footprint, and now everything, and that's a great way to do it, everything is new. I'm sorry, the view. My gosh, I can just see what's going to come in terms of the bathroom and the view you get from the bathroom. Are you kidding?
And this is the bath.
Are you kidding?
I
And
know.
this is the shower. Straight out.
Oh my god.
Every day of your life.
Can you remind me of the layout?
We're hoping to do a round bath here,
Yeah.
similar to what we did at Lou's house, just
Yeah.
like smaller. Toilet.
Yeah.
Now, the only difference with this one, it's a little bit different, is we're actually building a wall here.
Yeah.
And so when you walk in, so this is all open to the bedroom, which is here. When you walk through here, you've got her vanity and his vanity.
Oh, opposites attract. I love it.
Never done it before.
Never done it before. I don't think anyone's done it in the world.
Oh, I'm pretty sure someone has.
I think it's a world first.
I don't know
Opposite
about
vanities.
that. No.
And so wall here, and that
it covers
makes
the toilet.
It's a tuck.
It's a tuck.
Yeah.
Love the tuck. I love it when the 3 of us, or the 4 of us, or the 5 of us, whoever's on site, all get together and try and problem solve. And I try and be helpful and say, look, is this what you're meaning? Because I do feel I can sometimes, I'm good at Pictionary, right? My brother once drew a circle and I guessed it was the Mona Lisa. And it was correct in Pictionary. I kid you not, true story. And so I felt as though it was a Pictionary moment. There's maybe some talking going on and I was just gonna step in and say, this is what you mean, isn't it? Imagine, because look, we've got this cavity space.
Yeah.
And then built in
It just comes into the curve.
It needs to be
Niches.
curved though.
yeah,
That's fine, isn't it?
yeah, curved, built-in niches in the cavity.
Wait, so you're saying a shelf, like a shelf?
A shelf.
A niche.
No, a niche is a niche. That's a niche.
That's right, and I'm talking about a niche, and I tried to do that, but then Erin, she'll try and play her own game of Pictionary over the top of me and say, no, it's not the Mona Lisa, it's this.
I have to come in because
Great.
people need listening to all of this.
Yeah, okay.
So what I think everyone might be talking about is that's there now.
Yeah, bring
It's
back.
coming to here
Yes.
to kind of mirror
Mimic.
the bath a little bit. then we've got all that space and there's niches in there.
No, that's what I'm talking about.
And then Bonnie will say, both of you aren't hearing me or getting it. And then Lou and Bon often are on the same page.
Yeah, look, when I'm communicating with Lou, sometimes it's nearly telepathic.
This is a different language we speak over here.
Gosh, how much fun.
And Lana's like, what? Like, what are you saying? What are you talking about?
But Erin and I think, are often pointing out maybe the flaws in their thinking. So together, it's fabulous, it's fun, it's a wild ride, and we always end up with a better result, I think. Okay, well look, I think we've got enough for the bathroom. They can tune into the final episode, tune in for the next 10 minutes.
We don't need to do this yet now anyway, do
to
we?
work out what we ended up doing, because we're still working through it. Lisa is a guru. She works with us at Three Birds. She's an amazing project manager. She knows everything and she gets on so well with the builders.
So,
Okay.
on the balcony, this is balustrade lease.
We're talking about this early because we're about to waterproof these desks. Really important, and we need to get some penetrations through as we do the waterproofing.
We were told that the penetration points...
Can we call them holes?
Yeah.
Holes.
Okay.
These
Points.
standoffs.
Standoffs, let's call them
Standoffs.
So standoffs equal holes.
They're projecting
The supporting
out of
points
the
of the
deck,
balustrades.
and we then
Spigots.
slide on
The
to
support.
it.
Slide the spigot in.
I like
Slide the
Support.
spigot on top of
Okay,
the support.
Spigot support.
Supports. That design that we're looking at, which is kind of like the curve with a little dot, you know, the little detail on it,
Yep.
that will need to be out of steel, won't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah, okay, got you.
For that style.
All right, well, that's fine then. So it's just 1,200, every 1,200.
Yeah, we'll divide it evenly and closest to 12.
Done. Oh, wow. Oh, look at that. Can you see that? Looks like there's curves.
Oh yeah.
Like, it's like there's a wave the whole way around the room. In that main bedroom, we wanted to add just that slight little bit of character to the room, and so we've obviously got all those really creamy walls throughout the whole house, same colour inside and out. But you walk into that bedroom, you look up, you've got this amazing ceiling, you know, raked, gorgeous ceiling with beams. So we thought, let's make a feature out of it. So what are we thinking in regards to the rafter colours and ceiling?
We wanted to bring a bit of warmth to it, so I think we should do.
Do you think we
Like
got
a
that creamy?
creamy, yeah.
Do you think beams, same colour as the ceiling?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, this is a great room to stand and have a shower, isn't it?
Or a bath.
Can I ask, is that tile centred throughout that doorway?
No.
We basically
Oh.
in the full tile around that corner there.
Got you, okay. Will we have full tile from here?
No.
Okay.
Small tile through here.
Ooh la la. And there's no way around that.
Well, then
Just
obviously
means that
up around
this-
the shower.
The process for choosing tiles, it's not the shortest one. It's probably the longest out of all of the processes that we kind of have in design. You want to be spot on with tiles. You know, you can't change them easily. This is the thing when you're doing bathroom tile layouts. That was a mouthful. There's always somewhere you've got to compromise because you're never going to have full tiles everywhere. So in this case, we are prioritising this over the entrance. Yeah. Which is what we should do.
Yeah.
But in an ideal world, you would
Have a
love
nice
to
full
walk in
tile.
and have a full tile you're walking in on.
I feel like I prefer a full tile from entry.
There.
I do too. But is that bad? I'm either looking there or I'm looking there. Where do I want to look? I think it's got to be here, Lou. Because when you look there and you see some random cut tile that is not part of that floor, it's going to...
Either way, the shower screen's
Shower screen's going to be there.
which is fine too.
So
Yeah.
if we do what one?
Okay, so
If we shift it, we start with the full tile there.
We've got a problem here.
We've got a problem there.
Yep, go back to the first option then.
Yeah.
See? Yes.
done. So
There was a problem and it's solved. So now we're onto the main bedroom, and in the main bedroom we've got the most incredible rake ceiling again with all the beams showing, so I really want to make a feature out of that ceiling. We've got our little curved half over here that I'm using in the little girl's bedroom. I wanted to keep that there with the wool, with what I'm about to choose for the ceiling of the main bedroom. They need to go. Everything needs to make sense. It needs to be a story that when you're moving from room to room, it's all making sense. Now you can see here curd half that's in the little girl's bedroom probably has a little bit more pink in it than these ones up here. But if we go by, you know, the Bonnie process, which is just process of elimination of what I do and don't like, if I stand back and look at these here now, this one here is probably, it's just a little bit too lolly. So this one's gone. Then we're down to these two tones, and can you see how one has more yellow in it than the other? One is a little bit more tonal, it's not as in your face as a colour. I think this one's the winner. Let's take that down. And when you see these two together, they go beautifully together. There's only a slight difference between them, and the slight difference probably is that pinky kind of tone. All right, so the winner is Gentle Touch Half. I mean, that's a nice name too.
The main bedroom in this home is absolutely beautiful. The views are spectacular. You walk into the, I guess you'd call it a suite, almost like a hotel suite.
Is this storage?
Yeah. Oh, this one maybe? Yeah. Yeah.
Look how cool that is.
Yeah. Just for your, you know, your things you don't use that often, because it's not, you're gonna have to lift the cushion up and get to it.
Talk about airflow. I've
Yeah.
got the full breeze. Oh my God, I just want to be in every room.
You wanna be, yeah, you wanna live here.
It just,
Sit here in the bath and look at that.
you remember when we were debating how to do this corner for so long? This is perfect, this is
Yeah,
fine, right?
it's
That's
fine.
really what we were thinking, right?
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Hey, do we know which one's his and which one's hers?
Look, I'm taking a stab in the dark that that's hers and that's his.
Oh, really?
If
I felt the other way. Oh, no, you're
no,
right.
you want to have the view, her view.
And the natural light coming in
Her.
on your face.
Yeah, that's a bit like, oh, that's good light.
And then you've also got the reflection of the water.
I'd like this one if it was me. And here's the big, beautiful
Yeah.
robe.
Walk-in robes. What type of fit out? Is it Carrera by Design?
Yeah, it's beautiful.
That's going to be amazing.
It's a beautiful space.
Hey, I'm loving the roof. I've just noticed the all the texture in the grain in the
Yeah.
timber.
Yeah.
That's
I just want
beautiful.
it to be as organic as possible.
Hey Ez, I'm loving
Yep.
the in-trim skirting we've chosen for this house. It's just like
Yeah.
a shadow line. So we're doing something a little bit different with our skirting and wall join. We're using in-trim two-piece shadow line.
This time we've gone for a very streamlined approach. It is actually installed before the wall linings, which is a really interesting process.
So what it means is we put one piece on and then we put on the plasterboard and then another piece to create this just really cool looking shadow line.
We really wanted to achieve a seamless look into the beautiful floorboards, so we knew we had to go for something different.
So instead of it sitting proud,
Yeah.
it sits
Inside.
flush.
Yeah.
It sits flush and just has the shadow line.
Very different, isn't it?
So different.
Yeah. It's
But
a real point of difference.
Running free, there ain't no shackles that are holding me. Won't hear me making no apologies. Now I'm running free, nothing's stopping me. I'm jumping in. Let's go. I'm jumping in.
Oh yes! It's in.
We're waiting for all the bits and pieces, all the finer things now.
Oh wow, this looks like a fabric.
Yeah.
But it's not. What is it? What's the actual?
It's board.
just board.
Board is with a textile print.
Is that like going to be a mirror? You probably don't even know.
Yes, you've got a big stone archway here. This is very nice.
Nice.
It's a nice stone archway.
Yeah.
There's going to be glass
Oh
in stone
yeah, this
here
is
and
the
all
glass
that.
cabinetry. The his and hers, but mainly hers. And how good's the skylight?
Yeah, nice. Yeah.
And you know what? I just love this detail on the, just this.
Yep.
Just that one little thing
Yeah.
makes a difference,
A little
doesn't
bit
it?
different, yeah.
Oh, this is a nice. I love this layout of a walk-in robe. Just
This
sort
is
of
nice and open, isn't it?
It's lovely.
Yeah, and here we're
window.
going to have a couple of drawers and
Yeah.
yeah, nice window again.
Do you wanna go, go, go? I'm a running show. Do you wanna go?
bathroom update time. Wow, it has really changed since I was last here. I almost don't know where to look first. I think it's got to be the shower screen. This fluted, curvy shower screen, it makes a statement. Loving that. And then the big round bath. This is the Reese Laufenwald freestanding bath, and I know we needed to get a crane in to get it up so high off street level and into this spot. And then this gorgeous living rustic iron floor mounted tap. It's just gorgeous. It's not black, it's not brown, it's sort of in between. So nice. Oh, look at that too. Beautiful. See, that's just great. The His and Hers vanities, this tallow stone has just gone in. It wasn't here last time. Loving that curved edge, and we're going to get a tallow stone front here to be fitted by the Career by Design guys, so that the drawer has that tallow stone front to match the top. So it's just gonna look like one big piece of stone, but still have the storage. And oh my gosh, this asymmetrical basin is gorgeous. We haven't used this before, and I'm absolutely loving just that organic shape that's not symmetrical, because in this house we've got curves everywhere, and that's what makes it gorge. I'd love to just turn that on. Loving these big handles too.
So the main bedroom is upstairs. We've got all the bedrooms on the top level, and what we've created is a whole main bedroom suite. The bedroom itself, like I love the low-lying bed.
Yeah.
And it's got the base around it. It just
Where's
feels...
that from?
That's from Castle Reed.
Oh, it's so beautiful. It looks, it's sort
It's
of,
a statement, isn't
It
it?
is.
But
it's minimalist.
Yeah, it's a calm, beautiful statement.
Yeah.
And then I don't know if you noticed, but just the way that we've done the linen this time on the bed, and that was from when we went to Mallorca. You would have 2 pillows, and then they would throw like gorgeous linen, like, you know, really good quality linen. You would literally just tuck it in.
It's the Spanish tuck.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I love it.
Yeah.
It is really different. I thought to myself, wow, we haven't styled a bed like that before.
Yeah.
But it felt so calming.
And then you go to the day bed to the left-hand side, and it's that stunning fabric. You know, Grace has done an amazing job doing the pattern again for us.
Well, that's the place to sit.
Yeah. Well,
Because
that's
it's
the
the highest
spot.
place in the house with that view of the water.
But even in that bench seat, you've got the beautiful window, but you're surrounded by windows. You're encased by them as well.
Yeah.
It's not just the view out that way, it's both ways. And I mean, the 2 other features up there, the spectacular balcony. I mean, they also have a balcony off their bedroom.
Yeah, so that's me.
Straight
That was
out to the
absolutely
balcony.
not up on that floor.
No.
They were up on that top floor before, but you couldn't get out.
Couldn't get
You were
out.
like locked in, you were trapped.
Yeah.
Now you can enter that balcony from like 3 different rooms.
3 different rooms,
And you'll notice even just with what we've done with the balustrade, you know, the balustrade is got that beautiful curved detail, you know, and the colour, it's not black,
No.
it's just slightly pulled back. It's like a softer kind of grey.
When the sun is shining and the world is smiling, and it's you and I.
I mean,
What about
the
the
ensuite?
ensuite?
Get out of town.
Yeah.
Like, get out of town, that ensuite.
And I know we spent a long time, do you remember, debating where the round bath would go and if it had a little wine glass nook.
Yes,
Well, it does.
And God, we spent a lot of time, and I'll tell you, it turned out exactly as I think I was recommending. I'm just saying, I just feel that that's exactly what I was saying we should do.
It was, and you know, you're in that space, you're in the shower, you're looking at the view. You're in the bath, you're looking at the view. It's just like, it's a
Everywhere.
moment. You walk in that space, it's a moment.
It is, and I do love, I gotta say, the separate vanities.
Oh, his
So
and hers,
his and hers
opposite,
vanities,
rather than next
absolutely
to each other.
love them. Yeah. I
Yeah,
think they're
it's lovely,
great.
and the best thing of all, you walk in, the toilet's hidden.
Yeah, you can't
Yes.
see it.
It's,
A whole wall.
Yeah, it's fantastic. It's right
its own
around the
room
corner.
nearly. Yeah.
But all you see is that fluted glass shower screen with the curves. And I remember when I first saw the tapware, I thought, oh, we've gone for black tapware. But I went up closer and I realised it's sort of brown in colour, and it's called rustic iron.
Yeah.
From Reese, and I'd never seen rustic iron tapware before.
Yeah, it's nice, isn't it?
It just takes the edge off the traditional black.
It's
Yeah.
exactly like the balustrade.
Yeah,
Like that
takes the edge off.
takes the edge off the black. And you know, in that ensuite, you walk in and obviously you've got the his and her vanities with, you know, the really kind of gorgeous mirror that's, you know, quite organic in shape.
Yeah.
And then the stone splashback that is again mirroring
Yeah.
the curve of what we did downstairs in the dining area,
Yeah.
but in stone. And then you walk into the shower and you've got the little quirky little shelf that sits
Yeah.
in there that's kind of curved.
It all ties together.
It does.
Yeah, and that the vanity is just ensconced in that tallow stone. It's
Yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it's on the front. It's on the front of the drawer. It's on
Yeah,
the top,
it
and it's
is.
got the little wavy
It's
splashback.
curved. He's like
Yeah.
he's
Yeah.
curved that tallow stone. So clever. Walking into that walk-in robe with that wall sconce and the detailing of that stone around that arch where the little jewellery drawer is, and the skylight, and opening up the cupboards and there's lights and there's that
Yeah.
linen look fabric inside it. It's just everything. The whole space is a dream.
It's super luxe, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a really luxe space, and you showered with light in there because you've got the skylight, you've got a window, you've got feature lights.
In the original design of the main bedroom, it just had a flat ceiling,
Yes.
but we just popped the top
Yeah.
into a rake.
Well, because we could.
yeah.
Sometimes you don't know that you can in these spaces until the renovation process begins, and you find out what structures are up there, and we were able to, so we grabbed that space.
If you've got a main bedroom, you want that to be the space that's a bit whoa, wow. And obviously there are, like you're saying, there's other spaces within the house that you could do it. We chose, you know, to or not to. But you had to do it there. You
Yeah.
absolutely had to do it, and then just changing ever so slightly that colour of the ceiling.
Yes.
Did you?
Yes. Yeah, it's beautiful.
So
What's it
subtle.
called? It's Gentle Touch Half by Dulux.
Yeah.
I mean, the whole room's a bit of a
I was
gentle
going to
touch.
say that's how the room has been styled.
Yeah.
It has a gentle touch, a gentle, sophisticated touch.
It's really changed from a bedroom into the ensuite, the walk-in robe, the balcony, the day bed.
But just, it's
It's
a dream.
dreamy.
This bottom level, she's a tricky one. It is actually going to be the entrance, but it's also going to be multi-purpose.
It's a pretty busy space. We've got the entry to the house. We've also got a living space.
Yeah, you're feeling it's a bit too rustic?
So staircases are my thing, okay? Like, who said staircases were boring? Who said that?
I had seen what Bond's vision was on paper, and as it started to come to life, absolutely love it.
Oh, hooly dooly. Wow, this has changed down here. The staircase for me was probably a hard one.
That's what's going to transform this home.